powered by Hire.
I stake a claim in Karnataka, will you be invited? Suppose I stake a claim in Karnataka, will I be invited? So the question of staking claim is not the point. The governor.
No, come on, it's not as simple as that, Mr. Nageshwar. I think you got the drift that I was making, and also to play the devil's advocate, let me also say this is also the BJP's argument here, that you cannot compare the verdicts in Goa, Manipur, etc. to what has happened in Karnataka. The verdict, the mandate is very much in favor of them. Yes, they are falling short of majority, but they are by far the single largest party, very close to the majority mark. They should be allowed. That's the BJP's argument. Mr. Ragi.
First and foremost thing is that why this is being played out.
What do you mean by mandate?
Just hold on, Professor Nageshwar. Professor Nageshwar, I heard you personally. Please listen to me. Please.
No, the question. No, she already spoke.
Can you stop? Can you stop, gentlemen?
No, one second, we'll come to you back, sir. Let Mr. Ragi also come in.
The BJP did not.
Nageshwar ji, I'll come back to you.
Nageshwar,
BJP did not win. Congress lost, but BJP did not win.
Okay, Mr. Ragi, go ahead.
Can you stop now, please? May I request you to please allow me to speak? Okay, thank you. The whole drama is being played out just to shield Rahul Gandhi. Why? Because in the election, the narrative was being created that Rahul charisma. Are you finding the narrative on Rahul charisma? No, the defeat, nobody is talking about the defeat of Rahul Gandhi. After the whole narrative was being built before the election, that look, after election, this is going to be, a new narrative is going to be written. A new narrative is going to be written after election. It is a semi-final before the final in 2019. So the entire thing is being manufactured to seal Rahul Gandhi, number one. Number two, BJP is not just the largest party. BJP is close to the majority, near to the majority. Therefore, will have to make a distinction. Third point, in the constitution, if there is explicit right that has been given to any institution discretionary power, it is not the President of India, but it is only the governor of the states who have got discretionary power. The two cases cannot be the same. Even in jurisprudence, we find that even if there is a murder, the same thing doesn't apply because every case is a different. Here, remember, had this been the case, remember, Professor, I didn't intervene when you were speaking. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. Don't speak on behalf of the Congress party. Don't behave like the spokesperson of the Congress party. Please don't behave.
Anti-defection law. You are speaking like a spokesperson.
Yes, that is a good question, Mr.
I condemned the Congress even in Goa.
No, you are rather you are speaking like the spokesperson of the Congress party. I can make the same allegation against you. That you always have been behaving like the spokesperson of the Congress party. You are not an independent professor at all.
Okay, so Mr. Ragi, no, let's not turn this into a personality. Please, 1 second. Amalendu, that is a good question that Nageshwar asked. How is the BJP going to prove the majority? But the question also is of the kind of politics we are seeing. You cannot destabilize other governments just to make your point in Karnataka. Amalendu.
सरकारें अस्थिर होती हैं मगर लोकतंत्र स्थिर नहीं होना चाहिए। सवाल ये है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो कर रही है और लोकतंत्र को अस्थिर कर रही है, सरकारें वो जबरदस्ती बनाना चाहती है। दूसरी बात ये है कि अभी प्रोफेसर साहब ने बड़ा अच्छा एक पॉइंट किया कि ये सिर्फ राहुल करिश्मा को दिखाने के लिए ये सब ड्रामा किया जा रहा है। मैं भी मानता हूं कि अगर ये 2019 का प्रहसन है और कर्नाटका का 2019 की शुरुआत है तैयारी की, तो मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि माननीय मोदी जी की उल्टी गिनती शुरू हो चुकी है। नहीं, बिल्कुल शुरू हो चुकी है। प्रोफेसर साहब आप बहुत देर बोल रही है। प्रोफेसर साहब आप बहुत देर बोलिए, मेरे समय मुझको बोलने दीजिए।
Don't insert your language in my mouth.
नहीं।
What I wanted to say that look, Rahul Gandhi was being projected as a good leader, a leader who has evolved.
करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है कोई।
No, he is not a leader. Remember, he has been appointed as a CEO of a party which believes in hereditary succession.
वो नागपुर केशव कुंज से अपॉइंट नहीं हुए।
Remember, he is not
केशव कुंज से अपॉइंट नहीं हुए।
in order to protect, in order to
केशव
shield his
नहीं हुए।
leadership,
अगर
so that
CEO भी चुने गए हैं, तो
nobody is questioning Rahul Gandhi
No,
leadership
I think
today.
Amalendu, the point he is making is that Rahul Gandhi hasn't come to the media, hasn't taken responsibility as the Congress party president for another defeat. That's the point that Sangeet Ragi is making.
That's the point.
Let me go across
That's
to
the
Sarvesh
point.
Tiwari as well.
Whatever the issues Rahul Gandhi was, you know, raising in election.
नहीं, मोदी ने क्यों नहीं बोला पाए?
Okay, no, but we're not discussing that.
आपकी लोकसभा के मुकाबले आपकी सीटें कम क्यों है कर्नाटका में?
Sarvesh Tiwari,
वोट प्रतिशत आपका
the
कम क्यों है?
BJP says the verdict is clearly against Congress, is clearly in favor of the BJP in Karnataka. My question to you though is, what is this political stunt? In Bihar, in Goa, in Manipur, in Meghalaya, we all know what happened. In Goa, they went to the court refused to intervene. In Karnataka, they've gone to the court refused to intervene in the swearing in. They're not going to be able to topple these governments by any stretch of imagination.
Yeah, the question here is not what happened and what is happening. The main question is, if a governor is inviting another party in Manipur, the same is happening in Goa, when these people have submitted a joint letter signed and which shows that the numbers are with them, why they were not invited first? This is the biggest question which is troubling, and it is a dent on the democracy also. And the worst part is, these all things have happened recently. कितने दिन पहले ये सारी बातें हुई हैं? ऐसे कैसे बदल जाते हैं लोग और सरकार? और everybody knows who is the governor and who is supporting, what is his background, what he has done, where he has worked. So this is something. Governor is a post of sanctity, and I feel that it has damaged the entire position of governor in Indian democracy.
No, but Sarvesh, you didn't answer my question. Mr. Ragi, one second. You didn't answer my question. You said very conveniently it's not about what has happened and what is happening, but you said exactly those things. How can they go in other states and say dismiss current governments and call us? Let him comment.
I think the question in discussion should be, these all things are related. If they are saying it is contextual. What has happened today in Karnataka, it has created a reference for other states also, and that is what they are saying. They are saying that if this thing is applicable here, why not?
Retrospectively,
we can do that in the other states also.
I mean, let's face it, Sarvesh, there are orders and there are examples where the single largest party can be called. And then there is governor's discretion. Retrospectively, Mr. Ragi, how can you go back and say now you call us back?
Give me one example. Give me one example. Give me one example in the recent past.
Please allow me. Please, this question has come to me. There is no constitutional provision in which a government who has proved the majority can be brought down until and unless there is a no confidence motion against that government.
So is this a stunt?
So it is a political stunt, and I have been maintaining
we are
for
talking
last 4
about
months
ethics and morals also.
Rahul Gandhi has emerged as the stuntman of Indian politics. He is more believing in the stuntmanship rather than
Ragi sahab, it's a question.
Himself like a
it's question of ethics and morals. If the same thing has happened, if the same thing has happened in Manipur, you yourself has come on the channel and has been vouching for the other side. आप खुद दूसरे के लिए एक महीने कुछ महीनों पहले ही बात कर रहे थे.
Sarvesh, I have a small question. I don't want to fight with you, Sarvesh. I just have a small question. Sarvesh, just a small question. The JDS, whatever the strength JDS has got, it has got against the Congress party.
Against
Congress
BJP.
party could not.
Against BJP.
No.
Against BJP.
From maximum seat they have got from
against BJP.
Please remember.
Against BJP.
Against BJP. If you reduce the percentage of votes. You are always talking about 66% combining the vote strength of the Congress party and the JDS. I would like to give a different perspective.
मोदी जी
That if you reduce the vote
के तमाम भाषण जो है वो देवेगौड़ा कुमारस्वामी के खिलाफ हुए.
Come on.
कांग्रेस का कोई भाषण देवेगौड़ा और कुमार स्वामी के खिलाफ नहीं हुआ।
This is not the mandate.
No, that's not true, Amalendu. Let's be factual.
यही ट्रू है।
Amalendu, let's be factual.
आपको याद दिलाना चाहता हूँ।
No, I'm sorry. Amalendu, I'm sorry. Amalendu, before you go back into history, I have to remind you, as an anchor, I have to intervene. Do not be away from facts. Let's be factual. The Congress did make statements against the JDS. JDS made statements against the Congress. That's the fact.
लेकिन प्रधानमंत्री खुद जाकर के बोले हैं देवेगौड़ा जी के खिलाफ और कुमार स्वामी के खिलाफ। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने खुद कहा कि अंदर अंदर इनका समझौता है। प्रधानमंत्री सच बोल रहे थे कि प्रोफेसर आगे आज सही बोल रहे हैं। मुझे लगता है प्रधानमंत्री सच बोल रहे थे उस समय की जेडीएस और कांग्रेस का अंदर समझौता है। मुझे ये बता दिए प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा था कि नहीं कहा था।
My point is that
मेरा पॉइंट ये है कि
Rahul Gandhi also said
कहा था कि नहीं कहा था।
is in favor of
प्रधानमंत्री ने कर्नाटक में अपने भाषणों में ये कहा था कि नहीं कहा था कि जेडीएस और कांग्रेस का गठबंधन है।
wants to hijack the mandate through the back door. That is the whole issue.
Okay.
It amounts to डकैती of the mandate.
आप कर रहे हैं डकैती, लोकतंत्र की डकैती आप कर रहे हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी कर रही है लोकतंत्र की डकैती।
What is the guarantee that there has been no exchange?
आपने ही डकैतियां की हैं और ऐसी डकैतियां ये कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट को आपके खिलाफ टिप्पणी करनी पड़ी है।
Social contradiction.
उत्तराखंड में आपको टिप्पणी करनी पड़ी है।
And also within the JDS.
उत्तराखंड में सुप्रीम कोर्ट को आपके खिलाफ टिप्पणी करनी पड़ी। अरुणाचल प्रदेश में आपके खिलाफ टिप्पणी करनी पड़ी।
That there will be many
पहली बार ऐसा हुआ। पहली बार ऐसा हुआ कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट को केंद्र सरकार के खिलाफ इतनी सख्त टिप्पणी करनी पड़ी और कहना पड़ा कि हमारे बस में होता था हम इसको पलट देते। बिल्कुल ये पहली बार हुआ जब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी सरकार आई है, जब से मोदी जी आए हैं लगातार लोकतांत्रिक संस्थाओं का शासन कर रहे हैं।
Just saying that there is a social contradiction within the Congress party among the legislatures.
Okay, one second. Amalendu ji, one second.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के अंदर है।
Amalendu ji, one second. I want Mr. Nageshwar to respond to this, but Mr. Ragi, we were expecting Ijaz Ilmi of the BJP also. I wanted to ask him this question, but since he has not joined us yet, Mr. Ragi, I want to ask you. Many people are also saying the BJP is getting a taste of its own medicine. They did this, what they did in Goa, Manipur, Meghalaya. So the Congress tried to do this with the JDS in Karnataka, and yet they used allegedly their influence to get through.
Look, I cannot speak on behalf of the BJP, but let me tell you that there is a material difference between the condition what was prevailing in Goa and the condition which exists in Karnataka. There was it was a case of just a difference of two legislatures. Here you find that 26. If you look at the numerical strength of the BJP, it is not the largest party merely. You will have to say that near to the majority.
Yes,
that
yes.
would be the right explanation.
सवाल ये कि दूसरों के पास है कि नहीं ये बहुमत?
That is not the true explanation.
दोनों के पास
mandate.
कांग्रेस और जेडीएस के पास बहुमत है कि नहीं है?
Not a clear mandate for the BJP, but I would saying that this is a mandate for the BJP.
Okay,
बीजेपी के लिए मैंडेट नहीं है।
This is
बीजेपी के लिए मैंडेट नहीं है। प्रधानमंत्री की हार हुई है। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी को अपनी हार स्वीकार करनी चाहिए। कर्नाटक में पूरी तरह हारे।
आप राहुल गांधी की हार आप स्वीकार नहीं कर रहे।
पूरी तरह हारे हैं।
This kind of posturing is also
कर्नाटक से मोदी जी की उल्टी
I'm sorry, this kind of posturing also doesn't help the Congress. The Congress is unwilling to look at the reasons why it lost the mandate.
कौन सा मैंडेट लॉस किया कांग्रेस ने?
Are you saying they've not lost the mandate?
बिल्कुल नहीं किया मैंडेट लॉस। कैसे किया लॉस?
How?
2% ज्यादा है बीजेपी से 2% वोट ज्यादा है।
That doesn't matter. It's first past the post in terms of seats. That's not the democracy function under.
प्रधानमंत्री थे जितना लोकसभा में आपकी सीटें
stretching the point beyond the limit. Don't be farcical.
Amalendu, when the political parties lose the election, they would always be talking in terms of the percentage of the votes that they.
Okay, let Mr. Nageshwar Rao also come in. Can I tell you in terms of vote share, BJP was also the largest in Bihar. So that is not the argument here. There was a people. One second.
No. The law of average. In one constituency, you get 90% of the votes. In other constituencies,
Yeah, we all know the situations. It's hardly an argument here. Mr. Nageshwar. Mr. Nageshwar, Mr. Ragi is saying that there is no comparison between what happened in Goa and in Karnataka.
No, I should be ask them to keep quiet. Ask them to keep quiet. Congress lost the mandate in Karnataka, no doubt. The point is BJP did not get the mandate, therefore a post-poll coalition. So Congress fought against JDS, JDS fought against Congress. So is the case with Nitish Kumar and BJP. So Nitish Kumar MLAs are the winners against BJP. BJP's MLAs are won because they fought against Nitish Kumar. How can they join together? That is what is meant by post-poll coalition. Unfortunately, Professor Sangeet Ragi, the proclaimed BJP spokesperson, is unable to understand. So what is the question of Rahul Gandhi here? Nobody is speaking about Rahul Gandhi. Did governor invite Yediyurappa because Rahul Gandhi did not address the media? Is that the question? I want my professor to speak in the language of constitution, I can answer. If he wants to degenerate to the level of language of politics, I cannot help.
But constitutionally, sir.
Mr. Nageshwar, as per article of the Indian Constitution 163, you know it very well that the governor has got the discretionary power under Indian Constitution, which even the President of India doesn't enjoy. Remember, so the governor has used his discretionary power. That discretionary power you cannot question. Remember, it is justiciable. Only the court can. Remember, Professor. It is justiciable. I know it very well. So please don't teach me. Now the point is that the moment it goes to the court, it will the court which will be decided whether there was a material,
I am also equally qualified. I never questioned your credentials. I never questioned your credentials. Please don't question my credentials. I am also a doctorate in political science. Learn to respect the fellow panelists.
I'm not questioning your credentials. I'm not questioning. Professor, I'm not questioning your credentials. I'm simply saying that the governor has used the discretion, and in all the cases, you will find that every governor has its own wisdom. You cannot say the wisdom of this person is wrong and discretionary wisdom that other person has used is right. No, that is not the thing. I am telling you, I am giving you another premise.
Okay.
I am giving you another premise.
Mr. Ragi, one second.
Governor has the right to.
Mr. Ragi, one second. We have Ijaz Ilmi of the BJP finally joining us.
If he is convinced that that person is going to give a stable government.
Okay, fine. One second. Like I said, there are examples to the contrary. There are constitutional provisions favoring the BJP here. Mr. Ijaz Ilmi, the question is, we spoke to RJD, we spoke to Congress. Everybody is saying, why two different yardsticks? What happened in Goa, Manipur, Meghalaya, Bihar is not the same as what has happened in Karnataka. The BJP is getting its way everywhere.
Please implement what Arun Jaitley wrote in March 2017.
Both the parties can quote precedents and examples from the past to justify what is happening. Okay, it is not constitutionally incorrect for the governor to exercise his discretion in inviting. Obviously, he is subject because the matter is sub judice and the Supreme Court will take the final call. But the governor has the right and the discretion, and he has numerous precedents in earlier with the Rameshwar judgment and with the Bomai judgment and with the order of preference to invite what he seems to be a most viable party which can provide the numbers and a majority. So the governor has taken a call. Obviously, with the Congress going to the Supreme Court, since the matter has become sub judice now, the final call on the numbers and the constitutional validity will be taken by the Supreme Court.
The Congress is not only going to the Supreme Court, the Congress is also going to the governors. Wants to go to the governors in 4 different states now, Ijaz Ilmi, in Goa, Manipur, Meghalaya and Bihar, because they say they were the single largest parties in these states, and in RJD Congress combined was the largest. Why were they not invited? What kind of politics is this? Because it's so many months after governments have been formed.
Well, it's very clear that I wish they had gone to the people instead and got themselves more votes and more seats rather than crying foul now. When you lose 40% of your MLAs and half your cabinet is rejected by the people, and you run a government which is casteist and corrupt, which is why this is the result of losing 40% of your MLAs. You should have worked hard with the people rather than complaining now. You want to wake up late, then you can wake up late.
No, don't talk
5
about
years
morality.
Very comfortable, and you said you ran a very good
governor
government.
Has showed what morality
No, I'm not
is all
talking morality.
about. The recent example.
Your morality should have been with the people. You should have been moral enough not to divide people. That's it. If you run a good government, then you won't get thrown out. If you run a good government, the people, the mandate of the people is final.
We have run good governance. That is why we have been in the power in this country for almost more than 40-50 years. Why we have been in power? BJP has come to power and gone. 77 जैसी चीजें हुई, वाजपेयी जी आए. What has happened? So if you say that we have failed and we have
the Congress has been in power for over 50 years because you ran good government.
You are in a dark land.
For 50 years you ran good government. Then you became corrupt. Then you became casteist. Then you became divisive. The people have thrown you out. Not in one. In states after states after states they have thrown you out. Please go back to the people and ask them why. Go to the people and ask them why they have thrown you out.
What has happened?
कर्नाटक से आपकी शुरुआत हो गई है.
Please go to the people and ask them why they are throwing you out.
One second. We'll slip into a break. We have to take a break. I request all of you to stay with us. Ijaz Ilmi has joined us very late. I'm sure all of you have a lot of questions for him. Let's slip into a short break. We'll come back with more. Welcome back. This is the news before the debate, but we're continuing just a little bit longer because the Congress power grab politics is now taking center stage in as many as 4 states. Curious of them is, of course, the case of Bihar. I request all our guests to stay with us as we listen into the RJD's Manoj Jha on their claim to make government.
I tell you, we are sad, we are shocked because Amit Shah ji, Modi ji school of mandate management can do anything. They can go to any extent. They can make custodians of constitution compromise and compromise in broad daylight. That's a scary proposition, gentlemen, not only for us as a citizen, for even media personnel. Where are we heading to? This is the dark tunnel of democracy, where democracy is being given a noisy burial by these two gentlemen who are running not only the country but their political party. Because you can't have multiple yardsticks. One yardstick in Goa, another in Meghalaya, Manipur, and altogether a different one in Karnataka. Democracy works on institutional collaboration, on the basis of precedents, on the basis of tradition. All those precedents, traditions, civitas are being given a burial.
Sir, on the other hand, if we talk particularly about Bihar, then what will be the next move now? As if this has been made clear that they are going to meet governor also, but what will be the next move?
Look, the moment we came to know the great words of wisdom from the Karnataka governor, we thought when people become governor, they become Panch Parameshwar. They set aside their political Sangh past. But in this case, when we saw that great word of wisdom of single largest party, we recalled our days. We had gone to the governor then, Mr. Kesrinath Tripathi. He refused to even meet us. And from backdoor, he arranged for a new government, which did not have the mandate, or not being the single largest party. We are simply going to tell the governor, sir, the great word of wisdom has come from Karnataka. Please follow that wisdom and respect the mandate of people of Bihar. Restore that mandate, and we being the largest party, we should be invited.
Sir, if we talk about this protest particularly, then what is this all about?
Look, this protest is Yashwant Sinha ji under Rashtramanch, and we have not come here with any political agenda or political outfits. As a citizen we have come, because if you know, as Yashwant Sinha ji said yesterday, that it's a rehearsal for 2019. Maybe they'll try to rob the mandate in this manner. They have everything. They can make institutions compromise. So it's a moment of reckoning for all of us, every Indian, that if we don't speak out, don't come out on roads, probably 19, maybe the last election this country.
All right, there you heard Manoj Jha of the RJD. Ijaz Ilmi, he's saying that the BJP has become a master in holding constitutional moralities hostage, and he's quoting those examples. In Bihar, he's saying the BJP JDU did not have the mandate. It may have had the numbers.
Well, it's clear that their lack of faith in constitutional authorities is understandable, because we've known out of the 103 governments dismissed, 91 of them were dismissed by the Congress and their allies dispensations. We've seen that the Ayaram Gayaram culture of retail and wholesale defections and buying and selling of MLAs like cattle was started by the
Congress. One second, before you come in, Amalendu, but the BJP's argument, Ijaz, cannot be that the Congress also did it. You said you're a party with a difference. Are you agreeing what the Congress did was wrong? Then
I'm not saying so.
What do you did was wrong too?
No, I am saying three things. The Congress has been rejected by the people of Karnataka. The BJP from 40 has gone to 104. So I respect the democratic mandate that the Janata Janardhan has spoken in a loud voice and taken BJP from 40 to 104 and reduced Congress from 128 to 78. So that is the first thing I'm talking about. Secondly, the governor has a discretion with past precedents. He's taken a call. It is subject to judicial review and the Supreme Court is seized of the matter. And my ultimate faith is in the Supreme Court, and let the Supreme Court say that the governor's action were not politically terrible, and that is something that the Supreme Court will decide. We can have this debate
so,
till a
why
long,
doesn't
long
the Congress
time,
just
and you can
accept
go
this?
10
Why don't
precedents,
parties
I
like
can go
RJD
10.
accept it? They slept in Goa, they weren't on the ball in Manipur and Meghalaya. Bihar is a completely different case. Just accept it, that you lost the mandate.
कोई अलग केस नहीं है। बिहार में तो ये है कि अभी तक नीतीश कुमार जी के नाखून बाल मोदी जी ने वापस नहीं भेजे, ना नीतीश जी ने मंगवाए अभी वापस।
Don't make personal comments.
पर्सनल कमेंट नहीं है, बाकायदा भेजे गए थे ना वहां से। जब मोदी जी ने कहा था कि इनके डीएनए में विश्वासघात है, तो नीतीश जी ने कहा कि बिहार के डीएनए में विश्वासघात नहीं है। अब तमाम भिजवाए गए। कहाँ है वो नाखून और कहाँ है वो बाल जो भेजे
No, the Congress and JDS also make charges against each other. We all know in politics there are permanent friends and no permanent enemies. No, I'm sorry, the Congress has no higher moral ground on this. But Sarvesh, I want to come to you with this. It's not just about the fact that they're trying to destabilize governments in four other states. Very, very late. They've woken up after months and months. But they're also keeping their MLAs hostage. If they're so confident, why are they keeping them hostage? Yes, after him.
Can I have 2 minutes, and I request nobody disturbs me, because I have something which Professor Ragi said. I want to answer that and then I come to you. First thing was when Ragi sahab said कि यहाँ पे सिर्फ 2 MLAs कम थे, वहाँ 4 MLAs कम थे. I don't know, BJP is one party which has respected the mandate. वाजपेयी जी की सरकार 1 वोट से गिर गई थी. आज पता नहीं कैसे बात करते. पहली बात. दूसरी बात, how you are going to get numbers? Are you not going to do horse trading? What is the answer? अगर आपके पास आज नंबर नहीं है, मेरे पास नंबर है, आपके पास नहीं है. What could be more clearer than this? It is clearer than water. इससे साफ क्या हो सकता है? मेरे पास पूरा मत है, आपके पास नहीं है. अब आप क्या करेंगे? You will do horse trading. Now you are questioning कि why you are keeping your MLAs with us, with yourself. This is something which is very bad. Why we cannot keep our MLAs with us? You are asking. It is a fear that this.
No, they're almost in jail.
They are the horse trader and they have always done that.
They're not free birds.
No,
that's not what being an MLA is, Mr. Ragi.
No, which MLA has said that I am in jail? No, give me one MLA.
Their families are complaining allegedly. You've taken away their phones. We all know how this resort politics works. Sarvesh, don't try to defend this. We saw this in Gujarat also.
Sarvesh, now I have been given the opportunity to speak. So I hope that you will maintain the same decorum that I maintained for you. Number one, I feel,
100%.
and I am serious, I am talking this with all sense of responsibility. Congress gradually is reducing the democracy to the cattle democracy. हम जैसे बाड़े में बांध करके रखते हैं ना, आप टेलीफोन से बात नहीं कर सकते हैं. Why can't the elected members of the people representative, even though the Congress, for sake of presumption, assume that the governor had done wrong thing. You have every right to prove him wrong on the floor of the house. Sarkaria Commission, Venkat Chalaiya Commission, Ameswaya judgment, all judgment I am talking about. The mandate is not to be proved in TV studio that you reveal the name. The mandate is not to be proved in front of the Supreme Court. That is not the case. The mandate has to be proved on the floor of the house. Who is having the majority? This is the established procedure. And again I am saying that in case of the two cases are not the same at all.
All right, we only have time for final comments right now. Ijaz wants to come in.
There has been no settled principle in this regard.
Maybe that is the problem. Ijaz Ilmi is coming. Sarvesh, I'll come back to you if I have time, but I have to take final comments. Ijaz Ilmi.
The governor exercised his discretion, and the political and judicial tenability of that decision ultimately is lying with the Supreme Court. We're going to get a much clearer picture tomorrow. But I agree with the gentleman before me that the ultimate proof of majority can only be on the floor of the House as per the Bommai judgment, and that is the final sine qua non, and that can't be compared with anything. Yes, the floor test.
Yes, Mr. Nageshwar, go ahead.
Shivani, you make me the Chief Minister of Karnataka. You make me the Chief Minister of Karnataka. I will fly from Hyderabad to Bengaluru. Give me 48 hours, not even 15 days. I will prove my majority in the floor test. Will you make me? 101% I can prove if I have the mining mafia with me. If I have the people who have...
Mr. Nageshwar, with the wisdom of the governor, you are going to give a stable...
With this attitude, why should anybody make you?
I will prove. You please make me the Chief Minister.
Why should they make you? You're a threat to
Anybody can become the
democracy.
Chief Minister, my dear sir.
Your
Chief Minister need not be
criminal
MLA.
intentions are being announced on national TV.
Yes,
Your
Chief
criminal
Minister is
intentions
not
are being
MLA.
announced. Your criminal dictatorial intentions are being announced on
I'm
TV by
sorry,
yourself. Have some shame.
No, you cannot.
You don't have to be sorry. Don't be sorry. People will be sorry for you.
You may, if you continue.
You can't say you'll manufacture majority. Nobody will make you a councillor. Nobody will make you a councillor with this attitude that you can do anything. You're not fit to be a councillor if you can manufacture majority.
This time, you please learn.
Yes.
I was an MLC. I was an MLC from 3 days.
Yes, you please learn. Don't threaten that you can manufacture majorities. Don't threaten that you can manufacture majorities.
I am not nominator fellow. I am not nominator fellow.
Don't threaten. Don't threaten that you can manufacture majorities. Your threats will not work, sir. It's a democracy. It's a democracy. Don't demonize democracy that you can manufacture majorities. Mr. Nageshwar, you can't manufacture majorities. Don't manufacture majorities. Don't धमकी मत दीजिए. You cannot
manufacture a crisis. And is this really how politics should be played?
We will not allow you to manufacture majorities.
The issue today is also about manufacturing a crisis in 4 other states.
Withdraw the words that you can manufacture
sour grapes in those 4 states, but suddenly they're waking up and saying we'll go and knock on the governor's door. This is not done.
Withdraw the criminal intention.
Okay, final comments, Sarvesh and Mr. Ragi.
Shivani, the whole agenda of the Congress party is to create a kind of a crisis and anarchy in this country, the social upheavals, so that before 2019, it could be rumored around and it could be floated around in the entire country that look, Mr. Modi has failed to govern this country.
Yes.
And they want to create a civil anarchy. No, they want to create a civil anarchy. They would be creating Dalit movements, they would be creating Muslim movements, they would be creating, because they are going to use all the primordial, fault lines.
4 साल में मोदी जी के पास एक उपलब्धि नहीं है देश को बताने के लिए. क्या किया है मोदी जी ने 4 साल में देश के अंदर? एक उपलब्धि मोदी जी के पास बताने के लिए नहीं है. कर्नाटक से उल्टी गिनती शुरू हो गई है.
7 कर्रोड़
शौचालय कर्नाटक से ही शुरू होगा.
by the Congress party.
कर्नाटक से ही मोदी
never envisioned
और भारतीय लोकतंत्र के जो पूरे दिन चल रहे हैं. भारतीय लोकतंत्र के पूरे दिन.
I'm afraid I will have to end on that note. In fact, the point that Mr. Ragi made about spreading anarchy, this is not just the debate at 9 p.m. with Arnab Goswami. Remember, this is coming on a day where Rahul Gandhi, the Congress party president, also compared India's judiciary to Pakistan. That is also spreading more fear and more paranoia around the country. We'll leave the viewers to be the judge of that. After a very short break, some news follows.
Powered by Hire.